cops should all be like big brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
that's ideally that's the way like it should be. They should never be like a fucking bully, you know.
Totally.
But I think a lot of our like psyche towards cops is kind of like they're like these bullies. You know?
Well, so to that point, one of the things I've heard is that from them specifically. So this is from their perspective, so it might be skewed, but they think the camera, the body cam, is the worst thing to happen to policing because they can't have that discretion to be like a big brother and be like, hey, what the fuck you doing? Because it's on them. It's being recorded. You're breaking the law, and I have it recorded. You're a kid. I can't just tell you to throw that joint down the fucking the sewer drain.
Why? Their
give you a
bosses will
talking
give them
to.
shit?
Yeah, God forbid something happens. That kid hops in a car.
Well, those bosses got to be.
That kid hops in a car, gets into an accident.
Now,
then they go back and they were like, hey, how come why wasn't that kid detained? You cost him his life, and now so there's this liability
really
is on them.
I never heard that before.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
really
think about drunk driving, right? You get pulled over and you got a buzz going on. You're not hurting anybody, and let's say you're over the legal limit barely, and the legal limit is so remarkably low. You had an opportunity maybe for that cop to be like, look, you've got a clean record. I'm not going to bang you for $10,000 here and take away your license for a fucking year. Here's the deal. Pull over the car, wait for somebody to come pick you up, or pull it over and take an Uber, park it, come back tomorrow. Here's a fucking warning. You owe me one. Nah, now you got to get bagged up. You got to get bagged up. Because God forbid something happens, it's on me now. It's all fucking here. It's all recorded. Yeah. So it's kind of that law of unintended consequences we constantly see with government. Constantly see with government. Solar panels, the World Economic Forum. We're going to go with solar panels. Solar panels are the best fucking thing in the world. We're going to do clean energy. Awesome. We're in. 3 years later, these solar panels are really bad for the environment. And it turns out that they're rusting and degrading.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Solar panels no good?
Their solar panels have
that
less
seems like
energy.
A real efficient way to harness that. You got it. The sun's it's there.
Yeah, but
you know
what do you do when it's cloudy and the sun changes its direction?
I don't know. I'm not a solar panel.
What am I? An arborist for solar panels?
I'm not the arbiter
Look,
of solar power.
It's not. I hate the energy debate where everything has to be done all at once. Like, yeah, we should move towards clean energy. There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, like, we got to stop acting like everything can just be switched on and off and changed. And there are things that we don't know. This whole idea of trust the science is immediately you fucking know. The idea of science is to constantly question it. We didn't know that these things would rust out so quickly, and it turns out that they don't biodegrade, and they're fucking horrible for the universe and the earth. And the way that we have to mine these materials is bad for the fucking earth. How would electric cars good for the environment? Hell yeah! Except we need to use slave labor to mine lithium to get the batteries to work. So
yeah,
fucking. It's unintended consequences. Nobody would say that cops shouldn't be held accountable. Of course they should, right? But also, did we do more harm than good with those body cams? I don't know. I'm not a cop. I know the cops hate them, but they also hate accountability. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Right.
Yeah,
man, it's tough. There's a lot of cameras. It's hard to be a serial killer nowadays with all the fucking cameras out
there.
You know what I mean?
I don't
it's hard to do any crime. Like the mob, as we like any of like that strong arm shit. Like that's out the window, man. You can't be.
I have a weird. We don't have any good serial killers anymore.
You miss them.
We just Jack the Ripper, Son of Sam.
Yeah.
It feels lazy. Our killers today are lazy, is what it feels like. There's no nuance. There's no thought that goes into
You're
it.
You're inspiring someone right now.
There's no.
You're gonna remember me, G.
There's no letters to the editor. There's no. Yeah. They're not putting any effort into their mayhem, and that saddens me. This generation is.
Is there like a super righteous serial killer, like someone who really like did it for good?
Donald Rumsfeld, George Bush. Nah, it's a political thing.
Yeah, no, I got you, but
a super righteous.
Yeah, like is there someone who like
was killing the right people?
Was killing bad people.
Like he was a Knights Templar.
Yeah, like he was. Yeah, almost like a vigilante.
I am Batman.
You know what I mean? We're like this guy's like someone who like raped someone but got off on a technicality, and then so like that this dude hunts them, fucking takes them out. There got to be like a movie about that. But is there been a person like that?
I'm unaware.
I mean, there's Dexter. There's the show.
Well, right, yeah, but he's talking about who's Dexter in real life. Is basically what he's saying.
Right. None that come up immediately. There are sort of.
Well, there's Cain Velasquez. You know.
Right. Glad Cain's free.
I don't. If what we know about that case is right, what the fuck is he even doing on bail? You know, I understand you can't go popping the 9 off in public. You know, God forbid you miss somebody. I get that. But somebody,
if he had just like killed that dude, he'd still be in trouble. But I don't think he should be. That person deserves. That's exactly what that person deserves. They deserve to get. They deserve worse. He should get locked in a room with Cain, and Cain should be allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Nah.
They should throw him and Cain in here, and Cain just. It's up to Cain now.
Yeah.
That guy made up his decision to decide to touch his kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now it should be up to Cain.
Consequences.
Facts. Yeah. Facts.
That would be interesting. If
a bullet in the head
if you
would
asked the father,
just.
if you asked the father, how would you like to proceed?
Yeah.
The state can state can take care of this, or you can take care of it. I think he deserves that choice.
Yeah.
You hurt my son. I'm going to do everything.
You decided what you're going to do to my family. Yeah. So yeah, it would be. I think that would be. But like that bloodlust, they can't sign off on that.
Yeah.
You can't sign off on that, man.
Yeah.